Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get a general reading for you. I am going to start with the tarot. I know I don't normally do that. We're going to start with the tarot and then we're going to get into some oracles just to see what it is that you are experiencing. So this is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming out. And I did write down some notes, and the houses that you guys are being affected with the most is your 12th house and your third house. You had a lot of Piscean energy and Mercury. You also had Libra house that was affecting you as well. So let's see. Let's see what comes out here for you, Sagittarius. Let's start. Hey, Tamira. Good morning. Let's see. Too many. So I'm not going to take it, but you guys have the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. Um, Definitely when it comes down to a committed relationship, I feel that there's been some disappointments that you've been experiencing. And I'm just talking about commitments as far as commitments, because like I said before, you guys had Libra, which talks about money and your love. And I do see something here that you guys were expecting from someone that it didn't turn out the way that you wanted to. I still feel like you're waiting. I'm not saying that you are not with that person, but I do feel like you're still waiting for, something to come out of it. But let's go ahead. Let's see what's coming out here for Sag. Hey everybody. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Ooh, first card coming out. Some of y'all are dealing with a water sign who y'all blocked. Okay. But remember, this reading is about you. It is about you talking about other people, right? But I do see that specifically a water sign. I think I mentioned earlier the Piscean energy. You guys had 12th house Pisces. You also had the third house. You also had Mercury. Wow. So we saw the Three of Swords that fell out, right? With the Hierophant. And so Seven of Wands is a boundary energy or a protecting energy. Like it's like you're trying to protect yourself, or you feel the need to protect yourself. Or maybe this is just where you've been. Sometimes the Seven of Wands is high alert. It's like you have to be on high alert because you may feel that there are people who may be trying to come at you, which is interesting. I just thought about it. You guys had two readings that talked about that, right? I remember you guys had the reading that I remember because it was so bomb. I love it. That actually talked about targeting and your threat to people. And this is sitting in your past position. So this is good. So it feels like it's dissipating a little bit. You still have your guard up. You still are not as trusting of people. You're still protecting your heart, protecting your money, protecting your family in the ways that you know how to do it. That is what I see that you're doing. I love it. But as far as a love interest, specifically if it's a water sign, some of you guys block a water sign, okay? I'm just telling you. That's what I see. All right, let's see what else is coming out here for. Ooh. Now here, I feel like there's a new person that's going to come into your life here with the Emperor. And yeah, it could be an Aries. I also feel like this could be a baby father. Ooh, maybe you guys are, trying to keep your boundaries with someone you have children with here. Because remember, you guys had the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. We're talking about commitments, right? We're saying in a love situation, this is someone that you've been really disappointed in, and maybe you've had your guard up. It feels like this person has been trying to get you to lower your guard, okay? Whether it's a baby father or not, it feels like this person has been trying to get you to, to go out with them or to get you to talk to them or something like that. Can I tell you I see it? Sagittarius, I see it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just telling you what I see. I'm not saying that that's going to happen for everybody, but I see it. This is a really good one too. If you are single, if you're single, period, hands down, there's the person you're reading. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work for you as far as what sign, but this person could be a father, right? But maybe there is a person, whether it is a divine masculine or feminine in your reading. Okay. And a lot of y'all are just kind of like, I don't know how this person's going to be. Let me just not, you know, how you kind of like, dip your toe in kind of thing when it comes down to dating. That's what I see. Now, I also feel like, let's get to the money. I want to pull a little bit more. This looks good. If you were to ask me just based off the cards that I see already, your money is on point. And you may not be there right now, but that's what this is saying, because this is letting me know that for a lot of you, there's a lot of leadership, management, your own business, you're the head of something, you are in control. That is what the emperor is basically saying. You are in control of your finances. You have the bulk of responsibility at your job, which hopefully you get paid for it. So if you're not at that place, that's exactly where you're going to be. Okay, money is going to improve for you in a really good way. And I'm not saying that you guys work at home, some of you do, but as far as the control energy, as far as your money and you being able to have money in your pocket, especially if it hasn't been that way, that's exactly what you're about to experience. Let's keep going. Hello. Come on, Sag. I love today that today's morning messages have been just so like so good. So good so far. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see. Oh, it's in reverse. I'm going to take it. It doesn't even matter. Look, even if this was in reverse, if this was upright, this still would have meant the ending of something, right? So the Ten of Swords is letting me know that there's you're taking control back of your life, that there's endings. Look at the new beginnings. Look at the new blessings that the universe is going to pour on you. Oh my God, this is going to feel so refreshing. The Ten of Swords is like troublesome times, and you can look at it by the length of the swords or how many swords. So the length of the swords in this reading, it is a long time. That means you guys have suffered a great deal. I mean, for a while. I'm so serious. And it's going to be over. A long time ago, tens used to be, if it depends on where the 10 was sitting. It's always good when the 10 either sits in the past or somewhere in the future, but not too far in the future. And it's actually sitting in the heart of your reading. So this is how I know that some of you are still in the thick of it, right? You're still in the midst of some things that have been very troublesome for you. But can you guys imagine that this shit about to be over with? Okay, and I'm talking about Persian. When it's over with, you guys gonna be like, oh my God, thank you, God, right? The Ace of Cups sometimes even represent even the overflowing of tears because things have been so troublesome for you. So this looks so good. I was excited when I saw the Emperor come out of your position. That right there was everything for you, to be honest. We're going to talk about the money in a minute. I did, but I also want to see, like, get the rest of it because we're going to go to the green cards for a second. Um, let's see. Oh my God, absolutely fantastic. Oh, oh, oh my goodness, hands down. I love when cards come out and they agree. You are going to be good. This is bringing your life back to balance. This is you coming out with the King of Pentacles. You, Sag, Temperance, coming out with the King of Pentacles. Who are you as a person? First of all, it talks about you being very responsible, very grounded, very hardworking, and very trustworthy. Is all Sagittarius like that? Hell no. Okay. Because you could be a Sagittarius and come across another Sagittarius and do you dirty. Okay. We all have the higher and lower octaves of each side. But I'm talking about for those who are watching, because that's who I'm picking up on. Hello. Okay. And this is what I was talking about earlier with your finances. And now the King of Pentacles is actually saying how you are going to be, who you are as a person. You are on point this morning. And so the Ten of Swords is like whatever you are experiencing, that is going to be a thing of the past. We're not saying that you're not going to have issues because every adult has them. Even children have problems. But you're not going to be in a place where you've been. And why are you there? Because you've created boundaries. Y'all know how I read. The first two cards are always the strongest. That's why. It's because you refuse to back down from your position. And this is sometimes even have to face a judge. How many times had you, especially for those who maybe had to turn their life around? Oh my God, I ruined my life. I was dealing with this man. I was dealing with this girl. I was dealing with family members, dealing with friends that I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have been dealing with. And I ruined my life. The King of Pentacles was like, yeah, you probably did to some extent, but then I'm going to save you. That was the Ace of Cups, the blessing in that for you. Okay? Now, and you see you're a much better person though here with the Temperance card. You know what this means, right? Especially with the angel. You guys were, what is that? Touched by an angel. You guys were touched by an angel here. Okay? So let's see. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming out here for Sagittarius. Oh yeah. Hello. First, oh my goodness. Hello, Sag. You didn't have to do this was about to Sag, you didn't have to do this to us. Out of all the readings I've done this morning, you did not have to be, you didn't have to shit on us like this. Like you really did. I wasn't even trying to say the word, but you really are shitting on everybody this morning. You had all the cards that even remotely talks about money. You had it. First of all, you had the stability. You had the recognition. You had the money management. I want you to hear what this is. Because you heard me when I got to the Emperor. Emperor is a position. It's not your money. I can always tell when you're going to make money. Always. I can spot it from sometimes with one card. Listen to what this says. This card indicates that your finances is going to take a giant leap forward. You want to know why it says it indicates? Because you may not be there yet. But I already told you with the Tarot is the master key. It's going to always tell you before anything else comes out in these cards. And I could always tell you how much money you're going to make. The oracles cannot tell you that. I can tell you that for some of you, you're going to make so much money that it's the stuff that you used to want to buy that you couldn't afford. You will be able to buy that. I say that in personal readings. That doesn't come out. Now, this is a general. That doesn't come out with everybody. You have to know that personally. But this is good. This is an indication that your finances is about to take a giant leap forward. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes down to your money. That's number one. You had recognition. Well, I said some of you guys have your own business, or we talked about management and leadership. Y'all think I be playing when I be on here, right? Y'all think I be playing when I be reading these cards. What's another form of recognition? You having your own business. I don't care what it is. You have your own business and people see you. They see you. And you're getting money, right? Money starting to stack up. Recognitions, awards, bonuses, whatever that means for you, that's what you're going to get. It's not going to be the same for everybody, right? Because a person that works at Starbucks is not going to get the same thing as someone who's a teacher or someone who is a soccer coach, right? But it's the recognition is going to formulate according to their specific job duties, okay, and their job position. But this is what it says. Look at this again. Your money is looking good and solid, or it will be. Whatever you've been working on, you will win the respect of others. And you can also earn some type of leadership position or promotion. Did we really need the oracles to tell us that? No. And then here it is. Literally. Your financial future promises to be prosperous. Now, I was going to wait to use that word, but there was two cards in your tarot that told me prosperity was here. The Ten of Swords was amazing. And I read the tarot a little bit different for everybody else, but I already know. Same thing with promotion, promoting your business. It's also a sense of joy. Virgo actually had that too. You guys had real estate. Some of you guys could be doing something in real estate, but something is up with your fourth house, which is, it does. I've been seeing that a lot. I want to be honest, I actually seen that for like 4 signs yesterday that I did when I wrote down. So it's like some of you are really going to have a lot of change in your home environment. I don't know what your moon or your rising or whatever, but go and look at those to see if it came out in there, because if that is 2 signs, 2 of your specific signs saying the same thing, you're most likely going to experience a change in your home environment. Your fourth house is going to be very much activated. Okay. You did not have to do us this way, Sagittarius. Whoa. And when I say touched by an angel, I mean that. This is like very, very favored. Let's go ahead. Let's get Sagittarius. Last 3 cards. We're going to talk about your love for a second. Who came out anyway? That Ace of Cups won't go nowhere. Venus. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say I wrote down and Venus came out of your reading? Go back. When you guys get off of here, go back. That's the beginning part of reading. Everything I say in the beginning is going to end up at the end. A lot of people kind of go in here and they're kind of like, oh, they kind of pay attention. You guys have a love. Now, for some of you, I don't know who this is. I like to kind of keep it like broad, right? And the Ace of Cups could talk about a new love. That is true. But I'm just going to say what it is. What is the House of Venus? The House of Venus is love, romance, right? It talks about relationships, attraction. It talks about those things. So whoever you're going to attract, you're going to be in your feelings about somebody here with the Ace of Cups. You didn't have to do us like this, Sad. You really didn't have to. But you did it. But that's okay. Okay? And then it's so funny because remember when I said hello? Ooh, hello. Eight of Pentacles. Good Lord. Well, I think I said at the beginning of the reading that you guys had Pisces. I think I said you had water, definitely with Pisces energy, because I said the 12th house. I also said the 3rd house, which is Mercury, to be done with a Gemini. And what was the other one? Libra. Now, it does not mean that because you're not dealing with those particular signs that this does not mean it's you. Remember, that's the energy that is showing up in your reading. The 8 of Pentacles is your hard work, and it's hitting all the money cards here. The 8 of Pentacles is saying the work of your hands is going to be very prosperous. It's the opposite of the 7 of Pentacles, where you just work your ass off and you still feel like you don't have enough. You're like, man, I'm working 12 hours and I'm still like, I still can't even put like $200 in my savings. You see what I'm saying? The 8 of Pentacles is a little bit different. The 8 of Pentacles is hard work, but you need to look at the rest of the cards and what it's saying. It's saying, oh no, you're going to be working hard, but baby, you're going to be able to spend all of that on whatever you want. And I think I said that earlier. Whatever you were not able to afford to buy in the past, you're able to afford now. Baby, listen, okay, Sagittarius, hello. You want to know why I get so excited about y'all? Because you guys have been a rider for me for so long. You guys already know I love you with all my heart, and other signs be getting so jealous or whatever, okay? When I tell you that this really is going to be a new era, and I know a lot of you get discouraged based on timelines. And there's one thing about oracles, people who can see in the future, it's so hard to see that because everything merges. Okay. But when you have a reading like this, and when you're going through so much hardship, when you're going through so much struggle, specifically what we just talked about, the longness, the lengthiness of what you experience when you're going through hardships, it's hard to see anything else outside of that. I could give somebody a reading like this and they're so discouraged. They're like, yeah, well, I mean, they can't even bask in the fact that the you know what will happen, even though they've had readings with me for years. It's not even about a doubt that it won't happen, but sometimes it's sitting You're sitting in disappointment so much you can't even see outside of that. Okay. This right here is to me almost like an unbelievable reading. All right. I mean, you literally get whatever you want. And it's funny because the Two of Wands, oh my God, can we please? It's everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Um, the Two of Wands is basically saying the projection, your future, what's ahead. Okay. You see, if you pay attention to her, she's just looking forward. That is what you guys have to look forward to, but stay in the moment, right? Do what you can at the moment until you're able to get out of this. But as far as your money, your love life, the things that are being activated for you, stay adaptable, please. You know, a lot of unstable situations is what you've experienced with the Ten of Swords, and it just feels very rocky and shaky right now. But listen to what I'm saying. Foundation is what's found in the fourth house. Foundation is what's found on this card talking about real estate. Okay. So if you've experienced any scattered energy, you've been having communication problems, or you haven't been able to think straight. I told you Mercury, third house. That's giving you the ability to think and to give you ideas and to get clarity. Go back to the beginning part of the reading. It's reasons why those cards are coming out because that's the area that you're having a problem in. So you're building yourself back up. If you've experienced ruin, Ten of Pentacles. And how grand, how big is this buildup going to be? It literally says prosperity. Very few signs actually get that. And I will say this is something that you guys, um, it's definitely, it's a gift from the universe that I feel that should be gifted to you. Okay. You guys have been absolutely amazing. So, this is the message that you guys have for this morning. You do have a love reading that I want to post a little bit later. I am going to be doing Cash App Live a little bit later. I don't know how long I'll be on for, but if you're interested, you guys can check that out. Sagittarius, I love you. Have a good morning, and I will see you back here again later. Bye, guys.